Hello, welcome back. Last time I got to know Longui a whole lot better, and I'm reasonably confident that I'm in a spot with it just as I was once with Adamant Tortoise, where a perfectly executed run could win the battle. However, I'm going to go off and do other stuff so that I don't actually need a perfectly executed run, and I'll just get a few more stats to have some flex and be able to make a couple of mistakes and get it done, just because that'll feel a little better. But yeah, I had a lot of fun puzzling that out, and I think the puzzle is reasonably close enough to solved. So let's focus on filling out this list now. I think there's still just a bunch of little minor ones to clean up. I'm feeling really close to ready for Neochu too. But I should instead focus... I don't know about Gigantor yet. I should instead, though, focus on... a color of many... Humbaba. This will be easy. Yeah, I say that. That might not be true. Archiled Steppe, Eastern Tors. Okay. That's the one in the ring. Yes, the ring is very close to me. Where exactly? The ring is not very close to me. The camera just zipped over to it. Where am I? Central Expanse. Okay, that's how the map is oriented. I was very confused. I thought I was at the Western Benchland spot, whatever it's called. She rides side saddle, except there is no saddle. Fang has ridden a chocobo before, right? I don't remember seeing this. What does it sound like when she digs up some treasure? Fang has ridden a chocobo lots of times. Alright, where's the treasure? Here. Here. Haha. Hey, a gold nugget, thank you. That is a haha. Okay, up there. That's my favorite thing to dig up. That thing's trying to step on me. No, it's barely aware that I exist. It looks like an awkward way to ride, but no worse than Saz's way. 4 people in this group know how to ride a bird. I don't know, Fang's, she's doing fine. She's just has a funny style, that's all. Humbaba, who do I think it is? This one? Well, guess what? It's not. However, I also need to do this one. Sure, why not? Tajin's Tower, Cloven Spire. Good enough. Don't have to go in a strict order here. Never has been. Oh, right, Titan. Yes, shush. Achoo! Titan's Storm always makes the Chocobo sneeze at the exact same moment. Alright, Tajin's Tower, the Cloven Spire, that's the top, or the area leading up to it? It's one of the two. If I would... okay, it's nearly as close... it's really not nearly as close to go to the east. Nah. I don't want to invite extra digging. It's rarely rewarding. Today it was, so I'll just be happy with that 1 gold nugget and not push for more. So, Fang party leader? Right, yeah, she's good. I need a few more points... oh, I should make sure my growth egg is equipped. I need a few more points for all the things that I want. Right, and with this money, I was thinking I could manufacture more power gloves if I don't have enough of those. I don't know if that's the right thing to be investing in. Right, and I meant to give Hope a fancy weapon, and that hasn't happened yet. If I wait until next time he's in the party to do it, I might have spent my money by then. But right, I didn't know which weapon to give him, did I? Was it going to be the Paper Tiger? No, that can't be right. That one takes most of the contents of my wallet just to buy on its own. Those are pricey, and they must be good for something. Yeah, that's... hold on. No, you're saying I ride the elevator to get to it, so I think it's at the top. I'm gonna try something. If I went to Erba, would that be actually quicker for getting to the top of Tajan's Tower? Because this is a not insignificant walk from that waystone. How far is it from here to Atamos? That said village proper, but I didn't think it was a huge amount of walking from the dismount point to the village proper. Yeah, that looks close-ish. Okay, right, so growth egg, because I'm going to be fighting incidentally here. Genji, go away, growth, come to me. And I don't need all the power in the world, so let's put on some... Can you two handle the catalogs, actually? I think you can. You're the collector and the connoisseur. You can be the survivalist. Great. Sorrowful music. There's a little hop here. Okay, Gelatitan is the one I'm going toward, right? Speaking of which... oops. It's a feral creature. Is it now? Yes. It's the tentacle-looking one, gross. Water-based. Okay, bring lightning. Who has that? Lightning? Fangmite? Actually, yeah, so I need lightning element, possibly. Susceptible to some sabotage. 80, 300%. This will be staggerable. With that health pool, I might just kill it first. Vulnerable to lightning damage, yes. Capable of inflicting imperil, don't care. Yeah, this is a Ravager fight, at least until it's staggered, for sure. How many of the people who are with me know lightning? Thunder. Fang does. Saz does. He knows Thundaga. Vanille does. I think he's the only one who knows Thundaga. Alright, this party looks good. Paradigms. I don't want to start Tortoise. I don't want recuperation here. What does Synergist Fang do? Oh, Synergist Fang can Brave Ra and Faith Ra. That's right. Yes. Okay, I do keep that, actually. But I start with something else. I won't need Sentinel for this combat. Let's start in... what can Synergist Vanille do? Nothing much. Let's Ravage. Sure. Start Decimation. Oh wait, I want Saboteur. What does Saboteur Fang do? Is she the one I want? I can manually deprotect. Slow is not useful. Do I want... if I'm doing this... actually, yeah, wouldn't it make more sense to start like this? Okay, let's do one hit of the Commando. Switch to Espionage until haste is all the way up, hope that sabotage has happened by then, try Disaster, then Cerberus. Now that sounds like a plan to me. And let's see, if I'm bringing Fang, then I'm not doing Army of One or Cold Blood. That's not necessarily true. I could do Cold Blood. Which would I rather have, that or High Wind? I'm gonna try it with High Wind. Just because I don't want to change my party leader right now. I mean, I could. But I want to manually be able to cast Brave Ra. Now that's assuming that physical damage is no longer halved once staggered. I don't know if that's going to be. Guess I'm not doing any battles on the way here. Okay, this walk was longer than it looked. Usually things are closer on the map than they looked. This is the opposite. I'm gonna say the other way might have been quicker. I don't think I've actually seen this terrain from this angle before, though, so this is a new experience. Hi, Atamos. Wait, that's not Atamos. Atamos was in Mahabharata. This was the elevator. That's right. Hold on, have I ridden this in reverse? Whoa. I haven't seen that either. How does this even work? Magic. Falsi magic. Just like everything in this world. It remounts the track. Fully functional even though it's cut off, and this goes off into the landscape. Gelatitan, are you on this screen? Yes. Okay, well at least the elevator took me to the right place. This is a no rotating the camera spot. Not allowed to see where I'm going. There we go. Okay, so I have my battle plan. Do I remember it? Yeah, I switched to whatever's the bottom paradigm as soon as my... Oh, it's 3 Gelatitans. Oh, that's... Okay. That could complicate things. Well, let me see about preemptive strikes. Oh, you back off. Aren't you smart? Fang's mugging for the camera right now. Could you do that and not back off? Just turn around? That's what I'd like. I think you might be too smart for this. Let's try a different angle. Oh, whoops, I'm in range. Well, never mind. Alright, well let's carry out the plan anyway. Commando attacks, Saz hastes, saboteurs do things, oof oof. Get deprotected, we're all hasted, time for try disaster. All the lightnings. I could definitely Deceptisol this, and that's probably how I'm going to get this done, because I don't think this is going to be the winning run. Should I just Deceptisol now? Maybe I'll get most of the way through the battle and just get an idea of how it goes. A lot of interrupts I am seeing. And Deceptisol is, I mean, it's going to be sort of quick, but yeah, your physical is still halved. How quick would High Wind kill? Instantly? Whenever you do it? No. Okay. I'm gonna Deceptisol. Maybe it's a little early for that, but that's clearly the right choice for this. Just no question whatsoever. However, I am gonna try one more time to get a natural preemptive strike. Just to see. Now, if I'm preemptiving, what do I think of my paradigm deck? I think Decimation's fine. I think I would skip Espionage. So don't High Wind too early. Maybe I want Cold Blood. I do. Okay. So starting Decimation, I'll auto-haste. You'll Commando, you'll Ravage, we'll try Disaster, I'll Cold Blood, then switch to Cerberus. Back to Try Disaster, back to Cerberus, back to Try Disaster, back to Cerberus. Maybe not that many times. Okay. Sounds simple. Whoops, okay, so I didn't back off enough. Right, no, I was gonna... no, I was gonna... One more try. I want to at least try to charge them. Under my own power. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. That's almost turning around. There is no possible way that will count. Alright, decepts all. I tried. Let's be sensible. That's Fortisol. Well, you know what? Got one of those on too. No, that's fine. Could you two... Bar water! Oh, I Fortisoled. Whoops. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess I'm not cold-blooding? Really? Yes, I am. Alright, I'm making a mess of this. While this happens, Cerberus, please do your thing. Also, Cerberus, please keep the other stagger gauges going if you could be so kind. Were you so kind? No. Alright, well. We'll do it this way then. It's fine. Did not mean to use that Fortisol, but you know what? That'll just make this quicker. Cold Blood feels like it's going to be unnecessary on that thing. Would it be a waste of time? Let's find out, I guess. Yeah, your chain resistance is actually pretty high. No, Cold Blood is absolutely a waste of time. That thing is too close to dead to do such a thing. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of unimpressed with my performance here, so hopefully the preemptive bonus will be enough to make up for it. These attacks just are not landing too well. I mean, they are, but like, I saw how small the health pool was, and I was expecting it to go down faster. But what am I complaining about? My standards shifted this much. Yeah, apparently. Alright, now it's dead. Okay. That was totally fine. I probably would have gotten... I think that would have been a 5-star time without initiative bonus, but I wouldn't have gotten the time. I don't know, that's like right on the border between 4 and 5, I feel like. Don't know exactly what the threshold is, but just going by feel. I would not trust that to be a 5. Okay, so from here, let's try sort of comparing. Wait, hold on, hold on. Are there any missions that start here or near? Erebet Assorted Schoolhouse. That's Niocha. I could try it. That takes place in Erba. So that would route better... Or I could chain into the Doom Herald after Juggernaut. Yeah, as if. You know what? I kind of want to try Niocha. Really? Really? Can't you just do the easy ones today, Alex? Please? Just be sensible for once. But Niocha's looking at me. That's Gigantor. Other choices are Humbaba, who I was trying to do. That's in Mahabharata, the Earthworks, Juggernaut, and Erba. I just don't want to do Juggernaut or Humbaba. I want to do Niocha. Alright, here we go. Niocha it is. Since I'm reasonably close already, we're gonna do it. This is the hard Niocha. Yeah, but it's the easy one to get to. And if I can 5-star this, then I know I can do the easy one that's hard to get to. Okay, so Neochu will not be staggered. Probably. How much chain resistance? Stagger percentage is, what, 800%? Or stagger resistance. Chain stagger threshold. What's it actually called? Chain resistance stagger threshold, right? Chain resistance stagger 0.888. Yeah, 95. No, there's no way I'm staggering this creature. Yeah, you're just a tough nut to crack in general. But I've gained a lot of power since I last messed with you, and knowledge. So then the question occurs, whose ultimate ability do I want? I don't think Cold Blood's any good for anything. I don't think I would use High Wind, so nobody's in particular. Fang Leader? Fang Leader sounds okay. Fang says Vanille. Bravera Faithra for the entire encounter. Okay, then there's Pollen. Oh, right. I might want some Daze Resistance or something. I don't want to waste accessory slots on that. But see, then I'm wasting time in battle on it. But then, if I don't, then I'm... It's complicated. Never allows self to get caught by preemptive strikes, so I can't just, like, stagger and destroy like that. So even without stagger, the chain bonus still matters, but the chain resistance is very high. So the tool that I'm lacking, which probably doesn't exist, is an ability to drive the chain bonus upward without staggering. I need it for Neochu, I especially need it for Vercingetorix. I can clear it and do heavy damage with something like High Wind. I can increase after stagger with Army of One, Cold Blood, or Last Resort? I think that's what Hope's thing is called. Cold Blood is the best of those three. But without staggering, to get a bigger bonus... There's Random Instant Chain, which... Has that ever worked for me? Yes. Has it ever worked when I wanted it to? No. Guess they didn't do much fighting. Guess I'm doing some fighting. Oh, that Varkalaki is gone. Is this vampire gonna stagger? Yes, of course. Easily. So with 3 Ravagers hitting this thing, that gauge is not going down as fast as I expected it would have. Maybe a commando touched you briefly? I guess you're not getting staggered now.
Hardly worth the effort.
I agree. I had a growth egg on for that Gelatitan encounter. Well, that's good for my crystal points. Yeah, growth egg. Don't have enough points to be worth much of anything at the moment, though. And if I'm working on Neochu... If you're working on Neochu, you gotta actually pick up the thing. Where is it? It's down. No, that's up. This is down. It's down, which is... How does this... Yeah, this is where Vercingetorix is. Is it that building? You know what? Shouldn't it show me here if I do this? Yeah, it should. Deserted schoolhouse. I guess it's not on this map. It gets its own. That's not the schoolhouse. That's Vanille's house, isn't it? Well, no, they all just sort of lived communally. Like, she didn't have a specific house? Is that how it was? I forget exactly what they said about life in Erba, but I think it was kind of like that. Not very individualistic. Yeah, so this was way down to the... I see the stone. This way. Guess we're fighting. You're Octavija-like. What are you called? Vitala.
Follow my lead.
I'm ignoring the Chon-Chon? Yep, sure am. I'm assuming Cerberus is gonna get it once this stagger happens. Who am I? I'm Fang right now, so I don't have cold blood, that's fine. Yeah, that's super fine. Oh, you're both, pained. How unfortunate, but doesn't matter. You have Ruin, and that's good enough. Whoops. Hi, Stone. I touch you. Alright, here we go. Agra's pasture. Angra menu, that's what I'm thinking of. Different spelling and pronunciation. Also different video game. Same series, though. That was quite a fight. One of the highlights of Final Fantasy X-2. That game had some moments. It is not especially well liked as the series goes. I feel like my overall opinion of it is in line with that, but it definitely had its moments. I don't regret playing it. Just Sphere Break alone kind of made the whole thing worthwhile. Why was Sphere Break so good? I don't know, it just was. Vampire always unsatisfyingly dies just before stagger. And unsatisfyingly I get 4 stars. Denied my perfection. But there are plenty of other places to experience perfection. It doesn't have to be everywhere. The way these things slide along the ground. It's kind of funny. Okay, so what do I know about Neochu? How many stars did I get on it previously? 3. Gotta add 2. I will want to Fortisol and Aegisol. Deceptisol will do nothing for me. Take off the growth egg, replace with... Okay, that's unclear. Oh, I might not want a Fortisol... because I want Bravera Faithra. I want the big ones. What's its status immunity? Oops. Everything except... oh. Everything except D-Shell? No, D-Shell was the second one. Can't be deprotected, can't be de-shelled, can't be slowed, can't be poisoned. Those first 3 are the ones I care about. Can't be cursed, can't be dazed, fogged, or pained. Can be doomed, if I had a way to do that. What's number 5? Show me somebody who's immune to it so I can recognize the icon. Alright, who's immune to everything? Gigantuar? It's imperil. Okay, right, so it can be imperiled. That's relevant. What's the description of imperil? Let's see. There are several places where I could answer that question. Here's one. Reduce elemental resistances. Okay, what's an elemental resistance? I should check the battle primers, but I'm also checking the manual. Does it affect chain gauge is what I'm wondering. Reduces the target's elemental resistance. Okay, does this talk about elemental resistance? In the manual, it doesn't seem to. I think, like, I've hit things, so, what's it called? Vitala, with the inertial barrier. When I'm doing, like, no damage to it, I'm still increasing the gauge, so I don't think that, figures into it in particular. Yeah, resistant to magic. Chain resistance is 50, though. Maybe it would go faster if it wasn't resistant? Let's see if there's anything about this in battle. Where would this be? Elemental damage and resistance. Especially devastating. In what way? Be specific, please. The Ravager role is skilled at elemental attacks, Fire and Blizzard to deal fire and ice damage, Spark Strike, etc. Need not be Ravager. Affinity granting abilities like on fire. My kind of sword, power fire, minimize damage from enemies who employ similar attacks and magic. Yeah, of course. Physical and magic resistance take priority. Weak against lightning, immune to magic. It will deal no damage. Okay. Attacking with Spark Strike will be highly effective, of course. Yeah, so the Thunder spell is both magic elemental and lightning elemental. Spark Strike is physical elemental and lightning elemental. There's two at the same time. Use Libra to glean information. Yep, doesn't tell me. I think, from my experience and from the lack of information there, I will infer... I'm at the Archaeopolis already. But what I'll actually infer is that... it doesn't affect the chain gauge. Kapow. That one's down. How about Pijavika? Still there. Remember when I thought this was a post-game enemy? I'm honestly still not sure that it's not. But it would be a really weird addition. It's also really weird that I managed to completely avoid it, given its proximity to the save point, all the way until post-game. Fang, please. Ah! Okay. You know what? You're right. That was quicker. Okay, so I shouldn't prepare for Neochu just yet. I'll probably fight some goblins on the way still. So Fang says Vanille, that's what I had decided. Maybe I won't. You can stay right where you are. I like how they're just lounging around the ground there. Not standing at attention, that's just where they relax. Okay. You are over there, somewhere. There you are. You have to fade into existence. You got many Pikachus. Gotta deal with them quickly at the start. By forgoing the growth egg, I will take... Okay, so... There's Screech. And there's Pollen. Does Screech daze? I'm thinking of... Zernitra. With its deep No, I'm thinking of... What am I thinking of? Okay, tell me one more time about Neochu. I'm wondering if I want any status resistances. Doesn't say anything about that. Powerful earth-based attacks. I guess I can just put some earth resistance on. Might as well. Sure. What is that called? Not you. I mean, I could do it, but I don't like that idea at all. I used to use the Doctor's Code for this. I don't think that's relevant now. Random instant chain is just not going to happen. I might as well just... No, I don't care about those. I did use Veil for this encounter at one point. Well, I can include that in my paradigms. Resist statuses. Okay, resist Earth. Siltstone Ring, sure. You have one, and you have one. And sorry, Saz, you don't matter in the same way. But also, you'll be fine. Siltstone. Star. There it is. Power Glove is fine. Instead of catalogs, what would you like? I guess you can have an Imperial armlet? Somebody should probably wear that thing. What else can potentially be helpful in any way? Well, I guess I could give you the Aurora scarf. Just for that tiny little extra boost at the start. Sure. Oh, and you get ATB rate plus 10%. Wait, that's ongoing. Oh, I forgot about this. No, that's good. Okay, so hold up. Are there any synthesized abilities of worth that go with your spear? There's Random Instant Chain, I know. That's the one you get. Don't really care. Ooh. Hey, maybe the reason Paper Tiger weapons are so expensive is because they come with a really, really good synthesized ability. Or like Leaden Strike. Don't I have a Leaden Strike? That belongs to Vanille? Yes. What synthesizes with Leaden Strike? Magic Wall, Physical Wall, sure, but that's normal. Physical Wall, Magic Wall... Nothing does. Nothing does. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe it has to be upgraded or something? I don't think that's the case. Anyway, so I'm good on that. That's great. Right, but what does... What synthesizes with high HP power surge? Pass. Right. I could give you the Melboro wand, but that doesn't matter. Alright, so paradigms. Abilities. The only sabotage is Imperil. Synergist, you know those things. Alright, so Synergist... Synergist Saboteur, that's what I want this to be. Superiority is what that's called. What's this called? Rapid Growth. Okay. What will I spend most of my time doing? Probably Thaumaturgy and Tri-Disaster. With some amount of Cerberus. Right, so remember Atticus. I got Atticus up to like 300%, then switched to Cerberus, and that got it done incredibly well. Neochu is similar, sort of, but plus children to deal with. The children will be there from the start. Therefore, I want a Fortisol. Just to take him out quickly. Okay, if I'm Fortisoling... What are the children's stats? And resistances. And weaknesses. Weak to Earth. I guess I could use my TP on Quake. Hey, that's a cool idea. Let's try that. How are you weak to Earth? You use Earth attacks. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try Quake. See if it does well at all. Status immunities, not as many as Neochu, but I'm not gonna status you. You won't be around for long enough for that to matter. Okay. Weak to Earth, absorbs water. Of course it does, it's a plant. Okay. It has whiskers! Do you have whiskers? Well, you have tendrils. Oh, look at those little whiskers. I think? Or is that just a scratch on its cheek? What a weird creature. Anyway, so let's just try this. If I'm unhappy, I can restart. I can't move while doing that. I'll pass on the Aegisol, but I will Fortisol. Hehehe. Quake. Let's try it. Oh shoot, I'm starting in the wrong paradigm. And now I can't do anything because I'm getting interrupted constantly. That was absolutely worthless. I hate it so much I'm retrying. Let's never cast that spell again. Oh, and you know what? I'm in the wrong paradigm, but that's kinda okay. I'll just switch now. Is Cerberus what I want for a second? Yeah, let's try and really focus on an individual child. Ravaging might not be the way to do that. Yeah, maybe it is. I'm gonna die doing things this way. So I guess I need to change my strategy. Oh, she's getting interrupted. Alright, well, one of them's dead. She's down! Right, yeah. I can't underestimate this. I have a problem. I have a couple of problems, actually. Problem number 1, wrong default paradigm. Problem number 2, Phoenix down in the wrong place. I always expect it in one spot and it's not there. Go here. Painkiller? Yeah, this is where potions go. Here, just go to the normal sort order. I won't use wax during this, are you kidding me? Well, maybe I should, though. Oh, I might. Might use wax, might use foul liquid. Okay, these positions are appropriate. Yeah, something like that. Wrong default paradigm. If I'm Fortisoling, I'm gonna start like this, I guess? Am I going to use recuperation? Yes. Oh. I want to actually start like that. But if I'm Fortisol... I don't know. Okay. Oops, well I didn't Fortisol. That's unacceptable. Not getting a good feeling out of this right now. But let's keep trying. See if I can at least get the start of a run that feels okay. Maybe Commando is the way to go. Let's say Commando is the way to go here. Cerberus, get rid of the children, forget about their stagger gauges. Here, I'll switch to Thaumaturgy for a second in order to just have some health. I do need to live. I think I was 2 Neochu attacks. Right, and remember, there is the threat of pollen restoring everybody. Live says. Help says live, Vanilla. You did not. Okay. So yeah, Pikachu nastier than I remembered. Okay, I know they're nasty, but they're worse than I thought. Let's try some of this. This is not nothing, Fang. This is quite serious. Oh, Screech is happening. Oh, I'm missing Tortoise. Right, okay.
It can't be serious.
You know what? I should bail out of this now. I'm gonna cut my losses right this second. I'm not ready for this fight today. Yeah, no. Gonna do the sensible thing. I was ready to just get it done when I just got it done, but to do a 5-star performance, I am not close to that. You will be later. Okay, let's fight that Juggernaut and that Humbaba. That's just a much better idea. And honestly, I think I want to take down the Longwei before I go back to Neochu. What you looking at, Chocobo? Where? Show me. Was that switching zones, or was that just because I was in the air? Okay, I'll dig this up, then I'm gonna check. Haha! Millerite, that's the most basic one I want to say. But hey, doesn't matter how basic it is. If it's the right catalyst, it's the right catalyst. Okay, that was the same treasure. Got it. It just disables for a second when I hop off the ground. Okay, this was Gelatitan. What's that one? You might be Humbaba. You're Juggernauts. Good enough. Herba Village proper. Yes. Yes, Titan, I know. Shoo. Got you. Okay. It's only touching the feet that involves, like, actually getting scared off the chocobo. Yeah, you're not gonna reach down and take a chomp out of me or anything. So I can safely go under your chin. Camera, please. Herba. This is a Juggernaut. Juggernaut is that big one that spews fire, right? Can be launched, as I recall. What are its weaknesses and stuff? And what's my previous rating on it? I don't remember the location of this fight. Zero. Okay. However, I think this was a long time ago. Location is very close. Right, and data log. Oops. This is a pulse automaton. This is an armament? Yes. Susceptible to all statuses I care about. Chain resistance is high, stagger point is not. So staggerable, but it'll take a bit. Gonna take not much damage until then. 1.5 million health? Easy. Alright. So bring saboteurs. I want to check something. Boosted success rates. Augmented attacks, improved chaining, damage reduction, boosted success rates, extended enhancements. I don't actually understand these entirely. What's a success rate? Now hold on. Abilities are more likely to succeed on enemies. Yeah, so I guess it's just... The only ones I can think of that are used on enemies that often fail are everything the Saboteur does and launch. I wonder if there are any others. Abilities grant longer-lasting status enhancements. Only synergists can do that. I guess maybe it's just saying, like, if you have 3 synergists, then each individual's casts will last longer than if you just have one at a time. Healing abilities and items... Items? Items? I have probably never been in medic role and used a potion. Ah. If I brought more medics, then Vanille could heal better, just by being surrounded by others. Okay. Remember when I used to bring Hope and Vanille together and do a double medic thing? That was actually pretty nice. Anyway. Did I answer all my questions? What's my battle plan? The standard, pretty much. I don't think I need anything special for Juggernaut. I will want to sabotage it briefly. Right, yeah, you're very sabotageable, and yes, I certainly will want Bravera Phaethra. I don't need recuperation. I will switch to this. Let's start in espionage. Yeah, start espionage. Probably try disaster, then... Oh. I may need healing at some point. I'm not going to use decimation, so let's replace that with synergist, Rav or Come. Will I do this after or before stagger? Probably just before. Okay, that's that kind of malevolence. I want to get my Bravera and Faithra up. You, out of my way. Shoo! I don't have my growth egg on. Dispel. De-shell. Sorry, not dispel. I am not ready for you. I'm built for Juggernaut right now. Well, you know what? Get de-shelled then. This is not a paradigm that has that. What am I doing? I don't know. I have no idea. Just shoo, vampire. I don't want you here. So here I get to feel the effects of de-shell, because that always got to like 250 before dying. Now it's a lot less, so de-shell is clearly quite significant. I did some damage before this, not that much. 3 stars. Yeah, I was not ready. No, just... okay. Juggernaut is sitting right there. I have Siltstone Ring. I should just put on Growth Egg. That's fine. You had no exciting catalog drops, so I'll leave that as it is, but give you a high HP Power Surge. Sure. Are you preemptive strikeable? You've become aware of me. I was able to sneak up on you, to some extent. Oh, you're aware of me again. Okay, now you're not. Do you turn around? You do. Alright, I'm gonna charge. Yeah, that's not gonna count. Oh, it did! It did, didn't it? Yes. Okay, well that changes my plan a little bit. Get de-shelled, get de-protected. Actually, okay. Malevolence? Yes, you're staggered, that's great. Bravera Faithra, everybody gets that. No, stop! Right, I have to manually choose my targets, and stagger's gonna be gone by the time I get to it. This is so not worth it, is it? Oh, maybe. Now, hang on. So your stagger... Oh, it's dead. Okay. I was way overprepared. Okay. Well, there we go. 5 stars. Crystal Oscillator. Oh, Crystal Oscillator. Different from Bomb Core. What's a Crystal Oscillator? Is it good? Wow, I was taking that so much more seriously. Well, I just came from Neochu. That's not a save point. That's okay, it doesn't have to be. There's one near this. Is 2 Crystal Oscillators worth more than like 10 Bomb Cores? In case someday I wanted to farm components by repeating missions? I don't think I would do that. I think this is just a handy little bonus that falls into my pocket. Oh, I should check my stock of Bomb Cores. Am I close to the cap? I think it's unlikely. I'm probably at like 40 or something. Yeah, haven't I used some semi-recently-ish? Alright, Tear Frustration, she's Tear, Bomb Core. I have 44, I was pretty close. 1182, Crystal Oscillator. No, it's not worth that much. And yeah, Millerite is the most basic one. That gives 1! Well, don't do that with it. Sell it. Worth lots of money. Humbaba. Uh-oh, treasure. Which way does your beak point? That way. Here. Same spot! It reburied itself. Haha. Hey! Same treasure too! Excellent. I've been assuming that the buried treasures are purely random, but I do wonder if there's any manipulation I could do on them to reliably get more gold nuggets. That probably, even if I could, that's not going to be quicker than perfume. Because like an hour got me 28 perfume, I think. So yeah, if I need money, that is just clearly the way at this point in the game. And I mean, I don't even have a particularly clear use case for money. It's just, occasionally I want it and I don't have it. More power gloves, a hope weapon, maybe if I have enough, one of these fancy Gilgamesh weapons, fully upgraded, could do something, somehow. Because I still just don't even understand them. Humbaba, since you're never in the ones that I look at, let's look at different ones. Is it the gold one? Yes! Wait, that was the right Humbaba, right? There might be multiple. I didn't check the star rating. Multiple in the same ring? That is the right Humbaba. I had 4 stars. It is at Mahabara, the Earthworks. Okay. Yeah, this way. Camera, stop it! I'm going this way! It really wants me to go right around the lake. Lake, yes, that little puddle. Which one is the Earthworks? This is Humbaba. Is that... Nah, I don't remember. If it's the one really close to the entrance, the other waystone is closer. If it's anywhere else, this one is closer. If it's way toward the exit, Celia Springs is closer. It's close enough. Just turn right and you'll be there. I have the growth egg on, right? No. Yes. I had it on for Juggernaut? Apparently. Yeah, because what else was I gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna fight me. I know. Let's just do it. What paradigm is this? Espionage. Forget that. I don't need to spy on these things. I know exactly how they work. I stick a spear in them and they go away. That's how. Just, I don't know, that's fine. What are you? What are you? Have we met? Pulsework Centurion. I mean, it's Librad, so I guess so. I don't remember you at all. It's been so long. Not worth much. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. The earthworks. The earthworks. There's that humbubba. Pow.
Even break a sweat.
Yeah, you did one little swing and you were done. No sweating involved. Well, that's how to get bomb cores if you want them. Alright, Humbaba has not friends, it has an enemy. No, that's a friend. Humbaba has a friend. Extremely inconsequential. What do I know about Humbaba? Wait, that's him, right? Yes. Tougher than Behemoth King. That's not saying much at this point. Susceptible to imperil. 50, 700, sure sounds about right. Okay. Espionage? Sounds fine. I'll give it to Humbaba. Probably not bother with this. Let's just try Disaster and then Cerberus. And ignore the Centurion? Maybe? Into peril with you. Oh wait, how will I be able to stagger this thing? You know what, Centurion, actually go away. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you first. Oh, you're a huge pain, huh? You are kind of a huge pain. Can I sabotage you and make you less of a huge pain? I don't really want to slow, I don't care about that. Okay, this was the learning encounter. I think I do want to deal with the Centurion first. No, yeah, critter scampering around. He's so cute. No, not gonna happen. Or did it? No. I don't really want to slow you. I guess you're immune to everything else. Splat. Okay, that thing's gone. I probably do want to do some espionage to you. Prepare to be spied up on. Okay, you've been imperiled, now I want superiority. Now? Yeah, apparently. You're getting fired. I guess it's weak to fire? Let's hope so. I'll try. Oh. Oh. We did it. We made it easy. What? What happened? Ah, 4 stars. Dang. Not as good as I hoped. Okay. Okay. So the Centurion was a surprising amount of extra complication. I could decept us all. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just decept us all. I just don't feel like there's a big interesting puzzle to solve here. Just do it again, maybe you'll get it. Let's just press the button that makes sure I get it. Because, like, I have 10 of them. What am I going to do with 10 of them? Nothing other than this. I'm probably in the wrong paradigm. Oh yeah. This is the last easy mission to 5-star, isn't it? I have 0 on easy Neochu? I guess so. Gigantuar, hard Neochu. That's the one I'm on. And then the Doom Herald. Yep. This is the last easy mission. From here on out, after this, it's going to be all hard stuff. How am I doing on crystal points? Not great, but I got some. I haven't actually been doing that large a number of fights today. I sure have done this run a lot of times, but theoretically this is the last time. Because yeah, the places where the remaining missions start are Northern High Plain, where for Gigantuar. I guess Longwy is just wherever. Erba, runway, it's not a runway, but you know, way at the end of the bridge. For Vercingetorix. Fault Warrens for Neochu. Where's hard Neochu? Erba. Schoolhouse. And was there not one other? Emergent Evolution, Fault Warrens. Northern High Plain, Deserted Schoolhouse, Rust Eaten Bridge. No, that's all. Just 4 left after this. So triple Bravera on a staggered target just completely eviscerated it instantly. I wish it were as impressive on... Well, I mean, I didn't get a chance to set it up versus Neochu because I was too busy dying. So survival is still a major issue with Neochu, especially the harder version. Same with Gigantuar. With all those 10,000s of needles. Yeah, Vercingetorix too. So I mean, last time I fought a Neochu I had Snow in the lead. Fang is more of an aggression, but higher aggression, lower survival leader choice. And then there's Lightning, even higher aggression, even lower survival. Let's bring hope. That'll solve all my problems. I've almost never had a reason to put Vanille in the lead. Everyone else has had a reason. Well, her special ability is death, and that's just really unimpressive, it feels like. I have a hard time imagining when and why I would want to cast that spell. That's a spell with a low success rate. Triple Synergist. With death. Oh, that's interesting. Could I boost its success rate to something usable with 3 Synergists? Probably not. But I don't know. Let's see, what other reasons are there to make somebody the party leader? The person with the most health to not die. I mean, it's really just those two things, or, you know, if I want to look at them and hear their voice in particular. Yeah, it's just well, also direct control over specific abilities. Yeah, so there's direct control, there's the one who has to survive, and there's the special abilities. It's like those 3 things in terms of mechanics. And the rest is flavor. A tiny bit of relevance in accessory setup in terms of, like, if I want to give somebody the doctor's code, it has to be the party leader. That's very minor, though. And these days I don't use that thing. I could disassemble it for an elixir that I would also probably never use. If I disassembled all of my doctor's codes for elixirs, would it help me at all with Vercingetorix? I'm not sure. Theoretically, but I would have trouble feeling like I had used them well, I think. These are so quick and easy, I might as well fight them. And that's 9,500 Christian points. Pretty good, actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna Decept us all here. Other than that, same plan? Okay, so if Decept us all, then I want to cash that in quickly on both targets. So start Cerberus, then switch to I'm gonna make this Decimation, and that's how I'll start the battle. I'm invisible! Centurion, go away. And try to also stagger Humbaba if you can. Quickly! Quicker! You were too slow. You needed to have done that more quickly. Why were you so slow about it? Alright, so Commando... Oh shoot, this won't do. Commando Fang must stab Centurion once. Then stab Humbaba, and that will maintain stagger gauges better. One stab, well, that's fine. Stop. Attack the other one. Get it? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Don't be casting Protect. Cast Attack. Okay, there we go. Well, that pretty thoroughly solved that encounter. 16 seconds, yep. I will take it. Alright, that's all the easy missions, 5-starred. Which one do I think is the next easiest? Well, I got 3 stars on Hard Neochu, So I should assume easy Neochu would be the next easiest. I got 3 stars on Gigantoire. This one's just a weird wild card. It's so different from everything else. Hard to say. But yeah, probably 45 is just hard to get to and a big pain. Next time I went a Longui. That is the plan. This is the wrong direction. That's the plan. And I'm gonna park myself in a more convenient spot for it than this. Okay, so yeah. I can no longer hide and do easy stuff. Well, I can. It's just that it won't make any measurable progress. That's also not true. I get points. I will be getting stronger. I'll visit the Crystarium in a second. Gotta fight 2 rust puddings first. And teleport. There is something to be said for having to do all of these, walk all these routes this many times. I get to know the terrain very well. It's like a home away from home. And it's just nice to have an excuse to spend a bunch of time in a place and really get to know it well. And yeah, theoretically there's not that much of this game left. We'll see more of this game world, and it's 2 sequels, I assume. They're sequels, so they'll have some commonalities. Next game up is not a Final Fantasy XIII, though. It's a different one. Central Expanse. Right, yes, that's where the dinosaurs stomp. It's actually a little closer to the northern high plain, but this is close enough. There is one close to here. That was the one I was practicing on. So something I observed, I never got Ultimud after the first time, so I wonder if taking down the legs as quickly as I did interrupts the Ultima cycle. Maybe it does. Maybe I don't have to worry about that for next time when I'm fighting that thing. Or maybe I just didn't last long enough to see it and I would have. Also possible. I just want to admire my work here for a bit. It's not that admirable yet. It's a lot of 5 stars, but I mean, with these gigantic blemishes, but a few less now. Only 4 left. 2 3s and 2 0s. One of the 0s is undone completely. Crystarium. I had specific things each person was going toward, I think. You're very close to Saboteur 5. Not close enough to get it today. Let's take the HP at least. I could get the other HP too. Other things you're doing. Shelra I'm unlikely to cast. Not even against Neochu? Maybe. Oh, haste. Oh, haste. Oh, haste, haste, haste. I think I care more about that than Saboteur 5. Is that true? Yeah. And it's a little quicker to get to. I'm very close. Very, very close. Says, you are not doing anything particularly productive, right? You got Deprotect and that's enough. I don't know, I actually do care about D-Shell these days. And Imperil. You know what? Maybe I want to give you these things. Deprotect is not the only sabotage that I care about. Yeah, you'll be a good saboteur someday. You're already kind of good at it. So that's a reasonable choice. Sentinel don't care. Medic, I care a little bit. So let's just do this, I guess. Oh, it's so expensive for so little. You're commandoing, of course. If you were not, you would be on your way to learning Boon. I mean, I don't play you as Synergist these days. You do learn Protectora. Shelra, and I don't really care that much. You do learn Braverath Faithra eventually. I have Fang for that, though. That's her job. Okay, roll level almost. You will learn Ruinga eventually. Okay, cool. Snow, you're benched at the moment. If I unbenched you, what would you be doing for me? Casting haste eventually. Right? Wait, Saboteur. Saboteur? I've upgraded your Saboteur this much? Why? No, you learn haste eventually. Yeah, no, this is what I'm doing. That was nice. Bravery, faith, nothing, boon. There's that haste, long way off. Hope. Commando. A scourge for you. What's this next thing you're going toward? Jeopardize. Lightning! Got some Sentinel points Synergist. Are you also going toward haste? I think you are. Yeah, you're a little closer than Snow was. Are you? No. No, you're kind of not. Alright. I don't know if you'll get there. Hard to say. Okay, I want to choose this one. Yes. Alright, next time probably Longwy.